We are going to learn how to make mesh data. Meshing data is very useful when you plot contour plot or surface plot, right? Let's take a look the overview of meshing the data. Using the meshing the data, so it creates the grid of XY variables, and you can also create Z variables. For example, XY you can give, and automatically depend upon the surface you take it, and automatically Z gets calculated. That we are going to learn that. You can use this data to create, as I said, that contour plot, 3D surface plot, or anything. Right? For example, a professor uses the make mesh data to create X and Y value that form a mesh that corresponding Z value for the bold function. The professor create 3D function. For example, this is the data. So this Z gets calculated based on the formula. So this is given X and Y. These two variables are given, and from here we can get it. So now we are going to take a look on this data, how to create everything. And you can see here, this is an example of egg carton data. So this is also one of the examples. Like this, you have various examples. For example, let's say you have different functions, by the way. So one is bivariant normal. And there's a formula, as I said, that Z from X and Y, Z gets calculated. So both are variables, right? And then bowl function. This is comes very beautiful one. We're gonna take a look. Cone, and you have a cowboy hat. Right, this is completely like a hat kind of style, right? So we're gonna take a look on that also as well. A cartoon and hemisphere, and then hill and tail, and saddle. Saddle is just like a curvature, like the slope kind of things. You're gonna get it. Wave, and so on and so forth. So all these we are going to learn. And to do that, we're gonna open Minitab. I have older version of Minitab, that is Minitab 17 version. I'm opening up the Minitab 17. So let's get created. Okay, Minitab has got open now. So to do that, you need to go to Cal and make mesh data. So under the Cal C function, you have a make mesh data. Click on it. And then you have a from to, you can change this value also, right? So if you want different values, you can do that. So when you say 11 and 11, it will give 121 data points. Let's say I will give a name first. Let's say I will give X, and this one is Y, and I'm going to give it like Z, and so on, right? So let's go back. Cal, make mesh data, and I'm going to keep it here, X, and here I'm going to keep it Y. And we can make it different aspects, right? So this using this Z1. So Z, we can use it different style. For example, so bivariant, this is like cone kind of things, and bowl kind of things. So we will start with the bowl. Z bowl, and then directly I'll put the bowl word here. And then we're going to take a look on cone and cowboy hat. Cone, cowboy hat. And then next you have egg carton. Okay. And then you have hemisphere, and then there is a lot of function. Hill and dale is a function, saddle is a function, and wave is also, we can take a look. And then so on and so forth. So we are gonna do it only this one, although there are other two other types are there, but we are gonna take a look on this XY, right? I mean, 5 functions we are gonna take a look. Bowl, cone, cowboy, hat, egg carton, and wave we are gonna take a look. So to do that, let me go ahead and create this data mesh. So let's say X and Y. And if I select this one, example, let's say bowl method, right? Bowl method, here also I'm giving bowl, right? So bowl method, give okay. So you have a bowl method, the value have come, right? Similarly, control E, I'm going back. And here I'm gonna keep it the next method that is cone. And here I will also will say cone. Cone is there in C4. Give okay. Cone method has come. The next method, let's see, we have cowboy, right? So here we can say cowboy. We're gonna store the values here. So this has also been there. All right. So you can see here, and then next one is the egg one. Okay, this also is done. The last we have wave method. Although there are other methods, we can just take the practice. Okay, okay. No, all this is done. I'm just checking it whether it's a wave. We have wave and the wave, and this looks to be very close. Now let's do contour plot. Let's do and other plots also, like surface plot also as well. Let's start with the first. These three are referring to only when you have a variable x, y, z, three variables, we can do that. Whether you can do contour, we can do scatter plot, we can do 3D surface also, right? We're gonna learn contour plot and 3D surface plot. Contour plot, have a click on this. So in Z, I'm gonna keep it bowl method here. Y, I'm gonna keep it Y, and X, I'm gonna keep it X. Give here. So this is like a bowl method, right? So you can see here, if the value is largely the blue one, 0 to 10 is like that, and then the second radius, and then it goes on. So now I'm just changing it. So this is bowl method is done. Now cone method. Cone, this is coming with like a cone method, right? And then control E, I'm changing this method to cowboy. Again, this is beautifully it has come, right? And then I'm just changing to the egg carton method. So we can see like this one. And the last method we have is wave. Finally, we can combine all these together. So this is wave method, like a wave kind of things, it gives it. So this has X variable, Y variable, and then this act as a Z variable. This is all, we call it as contour plot. Contour requires three variables. And now we're going to do it. The last and final one is 3D surface. And I'm just keeping simple one. And Z, I'm going to keep it. I will start with a bowl. Y is remain Y and X remains X. So this is like a bowl kind of things, right? You can see here. And then control E. So no cone method. So cone, it has given like a cone, like sharp one. Right? And we can see that value everything. And then you can also, magnify the value, and you can change the value and so on. And then next one is cowboy head. This is also like a proper head method, right? And then next one is egg carton. You can see like a egg carton. The last one is the wave method. Let's take a look on the wave method, right? Like a wave kind. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to combine all these together using editor, right? So here you have a layout tools. In the layout, so I'm going to keep it, uh, let's say 5 and 2 column, right? So I will keep it like this. And now what I will do, first one is surface one. And all these surface, I will keep it on the left side. Then you have a cone method. I'll drag it here. I'll drag it here. And then you have another method. And then the last method you have. So all these five have counts. starting with the wave, pole, cone, cowboy, egg, and all. And again, you can change this order also as well. Let's say I like this one, and maybe I can keep it first now. Right? So depending upon your choice, you will be able to do that. So let me put it back here. Similarly, on the right side, I will keep it the same thing, same order. So surface, this is surface plot for wave. So this wave, I will keep it here. And then you have the cowboy, and then I will keep it here. So this is surface plot, this is contour plot, right? So both are same. So now the next one is cone. Cone is here, and just click here. And then you have bowl. Bowl method is here. And the lastly you have egg one and finish. You see that all the charts have come very well in the same thing. It has come, right? And now you are able to get that view that how basically meshing the data is important to create the three axis coordinates. Not only that, with that help, we also extended our example to learn contour plot and surface plot. So finally, we just combine together. I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel. You have a wonderful day.